Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Well, Greg, neither of these clubs playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got John Collins. Edwards is out there with Irving. Then it's Jones. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Williamson is screen on Irving. Here's Mitchell. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Mitchell.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And the Pistons with possession. Porzingis with a screen on Carter Williams. Edwards. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for Detroit. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And here is Mitchell, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Appreciate it, DA. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
That free throw good from Williamson. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
So it's Detroit now. Porzingis passes to Edwards. Collins setting the pick for Edwards. No good on the triple. Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Porzingis against Williamson. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Williamson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Noel. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Zion plays within the system right there. Very unselfish.
Edwards against Carter Williams. Irving for three. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. Porzingis kicks to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Mavericks. Rest outside. Back to Mitchell. Here's Carter Williams. No good off the back of the rim. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Edwards against Carter Williams. And Anthony Edwards gets the three. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Back to Carter Williams. Mitchell outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Irving against Mitchell. Noel, a screen on Irving. For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Back to Irving. This one for three. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Detroit.
The touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Then for the Pistons, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Porzingis. Marion comes in for Herbert Jones. And Fournier subbed in for Edwards. Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Schroeder. Now the pass to Looney. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Evan Fournier. Pass to Porter. Launches it. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. And here's Fournier. Outside Irving. Let's go. It's rebounded by Dallas. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Now, here's Looney. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. The three. The rebound by Richards. Pistons leading by 3. Al Fournier pass to Collins. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Drills the three-pointer.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Outside Irving. Fournier with the screen on Schroeder. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Porter passes to Schroeder. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Pistons. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Marion outside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look here for Detroit. Robert Covington's checked in for Collins, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Kyrie Irving. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Schroeder looking around, shoots over Brogdon, and it's Schroeder missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Fournier kicks to Brogdon. They double-team Brogdon. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Now, here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Covington sends it back. Brogdon the pass to Fournier. Good work there as it goes. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
We have just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those ratings.
On the floor for Detroit, Robert Covington out there with Jones. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. The Mavericks trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pistons. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Carter Williams. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Dallas with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 6.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Dallas making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And Irving subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. Good.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here's Mitchell. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Carter Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Detroit the other way now. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Mitchell finds Carter Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. The shot off that time. Mitchell against Jones. West setting the pick for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 6. Porzingis passes to Edwards. And here's Jones. Here's Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Porzingis has got 6.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Dallas calls timeout. Ron, you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
checked in for Dallas. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kristaps Porzingis. Here's West. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Mitchell against Irving. Outside Edwards. Takes the three. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. The three. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Here's Irving. He's got 8. Porzingis on the foul.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Here's Mitchell. From deep. Again, Mitchell missing. Detroit leading by 7. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Donovan Mitchell hit from deep. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's his 2nd in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. On the Mavericks with some changes. Şengün's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Looney comes in for David West. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Carter Williams. And then for Detroit, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Porzingis. Marion comes in for Herbert Jones. And Fournier subbed in for Edwards. So it's Detroit now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Fournier kicks to Irving. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's Mitchell. And another basket for Dallas.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Outside Irving, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Porter with the steal. Mitchell outside. It's deflected.
and hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Fournier passes to Irving. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Up and in on the layup.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
They set the pick. Outside Irving. Lets the three fly. That shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. It's game one of a three-game road trip. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Fournier against Mitchell. Irving a screen on Mitchell. Back to Fournier. And the pass to Marion. 4 on the shot clock. On deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mitchell with it. He's got 13. A shot. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Irving gets himself open and drills it. Irving's got 15 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fournier against Mitchell. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
We got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. That's us communication on front of the post and, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Detroit Pistons.
So far, they're the more physical team. They came in here with an aggressive game plan, executed it, and the rebounding differential is proof.
Kenneth, I have a question for you.
What's that?
You know why I never led the league in rebounding?
Because you were too much. You were scoring too much?
The top guys put back their own misses. I didn't miss enough.
And next up on the docket, I'll look at some upcoming games. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
That one's going to be pretty close, I think.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Michael Carter-Williams. Williamson out there with West. Then it's Noel. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Carter-Williams. And the rejection by Collins.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Irving's shot is good.
Irving feeling confident, just rising up and knocking down the mid-range Jake.
Carter-Williams kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Williamson. Over Jones. And it's Williamson missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Irving passes to Edwards. Inside. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Now Edwards, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. From the baseline. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Dallas calls timeout. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Edwards. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Now, Williamson. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. For 3, Mitchell. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Collins. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Porzingis. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. Mitchell wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Irving against Mitchell. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Carter Williams. And there's Edwards on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Mitchell kicks to Carter Williams. Mitchell sets the screen for Carter Williams. 2 points. That one goes. Carter Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Noel, a screen on Irving. For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards against Williamson. Porzingis passes to Collins. And it's Noel with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Williamson dishes to Mitchell. Williamson a screen on Irving. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Detroit leading by 9. Jones finds Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Pistons. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bobbed up there for Collins.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Mavericks call time here. The Mavericks with some changes. Şengün's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Looney comes in for West. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams with the slam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now here's Fournier to the paint. It's stolen by Schroeder. Carter Williams against Fournier. Carter Williams, the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Şengün kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Pistons. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pass to Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left in the third quarter. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Shoot two.
And he makes the first.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Noel's checked in for Şengün. West comes in for Looney. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Pistons, John Collins, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Herbert Jones comes in for Sean Marion. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Fournier. Now, here's Mitchell. 21 points in the game. Launches a three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against the Warriors, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
He's off on the first.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt that teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the three.
And he's good on the second. 1:39 left in the third. And here is Mitchell. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. From past the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones the pass to Brogdon. Back to Jones. Brogdon outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. There's a screen by Collins. Covington with the bucket.
Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
Mavericks trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Carter Williams the pass to Mitchell. Noel sets a screen for Mitchell. For the three. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Covington passes to Collins. Count the basket. Collins has got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Mitchell against Irving. Collins a screen on Mitchell.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Edwards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with John Collins. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Irving at the point guard. Shoots the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to West. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. Now Brogdon. Outside Edwards. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Here's Irving. On defense, the Mavericks. They trail by 18, and the basket is good. And it's 8 points for John Collins.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
Here's Edwards, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
On the free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 19. Here's Williamson. Carter Williams with it. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Irving against Carter Williams. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And slam dunk by Noel.
Zion continuing to work on his all-around game and his job of finding his teammate there.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Irving against Mitchell. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by the Pistons. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving a screen on Carter Williams. Outside Collins. On its way from Irving for 2. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Mavericks. 19-point game. Down low. Mitchell passes to Carter Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Michael Carter Williams at the line for one.
And that one misses. And it's Noel missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's Edwards. Outside, Jones. Dishes it to Collins. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Mavericks trail by 17. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Williamson with a screen for Mitchell. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Irving kicks to Jones. The pass to Edwards. Irving a screen on Carter Williams. Really left alone that time. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Carter Williams. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Mitchell against Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by the Pistons. Collins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists here tonight. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the Mavericks call time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Williamson looking it over. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Irving. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Jones, the pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Feeds it to West. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Here is Edwards. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas. And who knows? Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Dallas, no good that time either.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And here's Edwards. Irving with a clean look. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Porzingis.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell against Irving. To the inside. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Irving.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
From 12 feet out, he squares up and sinks it.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Irving from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, John Collins.
Up. Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kemba Walker. Anthony is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Walker. Pass to Carter. Wide open look. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Rose. And a two-handed jam.
Derrick Rose is a guard, but he dunked that one like a big fella.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Rose. That one is off. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Boozer. Anthony outside. The three is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep, Rose. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Rose is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Walker. Here's Boozer. Anthony outside. Now here's Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony misses. Out to Rose. Back to Bridges. Pass to Gobert. Rose outside. Hunter up top from the high post. And he comes up with a bucket.
Tremendous vision D-Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Hunter. Over Anthony. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Hunter's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Boozer. To the wing, right side. Yurt 7, a screen on Hunter. Anthony, rebound by the Nuggets. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Rose has gotten his second bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Walker, and it's stolen by Rose. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's a screen from deep. It's rebounded by Yurt 7. Rose has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Anthony outside. From outside the arc. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Well, for everything he's won on the court, Carmelo Anthony earned a new award in 2021, Smitty.
B.A., it was a special award. He's the first ever winner of the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. And I know that is very, very important to Carmelo.
And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust. And the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
It's free t-shirts out. Get loud. Go crazy. Who wants one?
Stats for Mikal Bridges. Rose against Jones. Here's Sohan. Anthony outside to halt the run. Rose grabs the board.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Hunter passes to Bridges. Hunter against Anthony. Back to Bridges. From deep, Rose. The shot won't fall. Rose has gone 1 for 4 from distance. Pass to Strus. Here's Sohan. Reed defending. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Denver in the lead. Bridges outside. Back to Rose. Outside Hunter. Pass to Bridges. Rose outside. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Anthony outside. Pure from three-point range.
There's that touch from outside. Love seeing Melo rise up with confidence.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. Smitty, he's a tremendous underdog story. Max Strus started his college career in Division II.
And then, B.A., Max ended up transferring to a D1 after 2 years, scoring over 1,000 points at 2 different schools. Max is the rare player to start D2 and end up in the NBA.
For the Nuggets, Livers, he's checked in for Reed. Walker comes in for Hunter, and it's Trent in for Bridges. Minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. And again, Denver no good.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Outside Jones. They set a pick. From 12 feet. And he hits the jumper. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Here's Sohan. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Trent outside, lets it go from deep, gets the three ball to go. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jones against Rose, pass to Sohan. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Here's Livers. Out to Rose. Three-pointer. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sims, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Out left to the wing. Here's the pick. Looking to end this cold spell. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
The shake. And Simons with the lay-in. Simons has got 5 points.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Rose.
Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. Incredible. D. Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dunk he's probably been working on for a while.
Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for the Denver Nuggets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
We've got Carmelo Anthony, Omer Yurtseven out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Carter in at the 2. Hunter against Anthony. Hunter passes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. From deep, Rose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession on Wednesday, and then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. 6 to shoot. Bridges passes to Hunter. The Nuggets need to get one up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rose against Carter. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. Sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And, of course, the Nuggets not posing much of a threat right now. Bridges outside. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Hunter against Anthony. Pass to Sims. From deep, Rose. The Nuggets with another miss.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Denver ball. Denver basketball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Reed.
Denver in the lead. Now Rose. He's got 11. Pass to Reed. Gobert with it. To the middle. The jump hook. That one's wide left. Outside Carter. Now here's Yurtseven. And here's Walker. Guarded by Rose. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Anthony against Hunter. Pass to Rose. Outside Hunter. The fader. And it falls all over the rim and in. Hunter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
3-pointer Anthony. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the paint. Hunter passes to Gobert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Rose outside. High arcing shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. Rose has got 15 points.
It's all about getting into a rhythm for Rose, and he certainly has it tonight.
Walker passes to Carter. Here's Boozer. Reed with the rebound. And Denver has possession. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Rose. Shoots over Walker. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Boozer. Shoots over Reed. Here's your 7. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Hunter, a screen on Walker. Rose, the pass to Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And when it comes to DeAndre Hunter, there's no question he's a skilled player. He has just struggled to remain healthy.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And it's certainly been a tough beginning to Hunter's career in regards to his injury history, Smitty.
It has, B.A., and hopefully this is all behind him. He just wants to show he can be counted on and be a key contributor for his team.
Good on the second one.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Simons. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. He can't hit that time. And here's Denver. Here's Trent. Offline with a baseline jumper. Outside Jones. Pass to Simons. Back to Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jones has got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Livers. Trent from long range. Strus grabs the miss. Trent's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Now here's Jones. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Jones. From the arc. The shot by Sohan, no good. Here's Hunter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
They set the pick. Here's Watford. Simons outside. Fires for 3. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Simons has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Sims, he's checked in for Hunter. A minute 39 left in the second. Outside Jones. Simons up top from downtown. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Pass to Sohan. Walker with the steal. Here's Livers. He's covered by Simons. Here's Livers. It's Walker on the wing. Trent on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Jones. And the basket by Trent. Trent's got 7 points.
If you're the defense, you must read your scouting report. Gary Trent Jr. is a threat to burn you.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Strus's shot is off. Walker against Simons. Here's the 3. Livers' shot is off. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
And here's Simons. He's got 5. Shoots over Walker. And it's Simons missing. And so that brings the first half to a close. Nuggets ahead, up by 15. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
These 2 have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one has given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals hear it.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Nuggets.
They've been disciplined offensively, taking care of the ball and working for good looks. And that's limited fast break opportunities for their opponent.
Disciplined, like Kenny at a steakhouse.
Indeed, baby. No steak right now.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Pass to Boozer. Shoots over Reid. Second chance shot. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Gobert. And so here is Denver. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Carter on the wing. Outside Walker. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Carter against Bridges. Rose outside. There's the triple. They get it back. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Carter, a screen on Rose. Outside Carter. Lets it fly. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Carter's got 5.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Pass to Hunter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Rose. Over Walker. Rose can't connect. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Walker, a screen on Hunter. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Walker against Rose. Walker passes to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Rose outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Hunter. Over Anthony. Boozer grabs the board. Hunter's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Bridges against Carter. Here's Boozer. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boozer. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Rose. 19 points in the game. Timeout called, the Nuggets. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And so here is Denver. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. 18 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. Rose has got 21.
The threat of Rose's drive unlocks opportunities for his jumper, and he knows how to capitalize.
Anthony, and he drains the quick shot. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Up top, Bridges. He's checked by Carter. From deep, Rose. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball for the Nuggets. Sims, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Livers in for Hunter. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Gobert with a screen on Simons. The drive by Rose.
That's what you love about him. Once he drives the basketball, he has the ability to finish with the dunk.
Simons against Rose. Pass to Anthony. There's a screen. The shot. No good. A bit long that time.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Rose. Boozer grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Carter, the pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. Rebound by Sims.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Rose outside. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
That free throw no good. A different look for Denver. Walker comes in for Rose, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Bridges. He's off on the second. Carter on the wing. He's got 5. A quick shot there. It's off target. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Trent against Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Trent. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Rose is checked in for the Nuggets. Trent hits them both.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Outside Carter. Pass to Walker. Outside Carter. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now Trent launches it. Counted from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
For a shooter as confident as Gary Trent Jr., there's no hesitation.
Walker passes to Anthony. Outside Carter. Fires the 3. On target from range. Carter's got 10.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Carter against Trent. Pass to Sims. The kick out to Walker. Here's Rose. From deep, back to Walker. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Carter against Trent. Outside Walker. Inside. Here's your 7. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for their away team, Omer Yurtseven at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Nuggets making a switch here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Rose against Walker. Gobert with a screen on Walker. From deep, Rose hits a three-pointer. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Omer Yurtseven, Carmelo Anthony out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Carter in at the 2-guard spot.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Rose against Walker. The 3, and Rose, the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Rose.
I'm open! Screen! Yo, set it up! Rose!
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Watch the screen! You know what's up. Step out, step out, step out! Get on Rose! Rose! No. Hey, yo, front him! What's the roll? Go, go, go. Shooter, no! Go. Ah! Throw it down, man! Pick! Way to grab it! Pick!
Let's do it.
Yo, watch him! Rebound! Oh, no! Go. You don't want none! I see it! Foul! Don't get picked! Yo, check Derek!
Yeah, fire it up.
Hey, D up on Rose!
Oh, who say does that?
And a big issue for team. Greg, this. Time of year keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holiday out there with Brandon Ingram. And there's Anderson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Now here is Smith. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rozier against Ingram. Rozier kicks to Smith. Ayton trying to break free. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the first points on the scoreboard for Phoenix. Holiday looking over the floor. It's Ingram on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
Hey, guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Ayton a screen on Holiday. Smith outside. A 3-ball. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Giannis. And that one drops for him. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. And that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Here's Randolph. Following the basket by Giannis. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Rondo against Holiday. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To halt the run. And Rozier with the nice bucket inside.
How about that triple drive move from Terry Rozier? That handle is tight, folks.
Pass to Holiday. Poke loose. Rondo with the steal. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The dish to Ingram. And Holiday has it in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Rondo against Holiday. Lobs it up for Rozier. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ingram. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
So for the Suns, Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Randolph. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Oklahoma City, Okpala's checked in, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Drew Holiday. Russell, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Okogie subbed in for Smith. Passes it to Okpala. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Screen by Giannis. Here's Russell. 5 on the clock. To end the cold streak. The shot comes out, so Phoenix will take it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And they double up Giannis.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Ingram against Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And, Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brown comes in for Brandon Ingram. And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brown kicks to Russell. They set the pick. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. From 7. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Akpala, the pass to Russell. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Here's Akpala. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That's tipped. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Biggs Dion. Now Phoenix shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Okogie. No points in the game yet for him. Murray outside. Shoots from 12. That shot missing. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. It's Brown on the wing. Rozier defending. Back to Brown. Russell inside. He's covered by Murray. Russell with the bucket.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Murray outside. Williams sets a screen for Murray to the paint. And there's Rozier on the assist by Murray. Rozier's got it all tied up now for the Suns. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Jacks up a 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They've got Ayton. Terry Rozier is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Smith. And it's Randolph in at the 4-man position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lobs it up for Rozier. Giannis with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And the first one drops. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
The Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Ingram. All sorts of time. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Rozier, the pass to Smith. And here's Rondo. Kicks it to Ayton. And there's the pass to Randolph. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. The fader. That one a little long. Sun shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Smith the pass to Rozier. Randolph with the ball. It's deflected. Smith wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Randolph.
Well, this guy won't quit. Simply put, Zach Randolph is always up to the challenge on the offensive glass.
Pass to Anderson. Ingram outside. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rondo against Holiday, and Phoenix with another turnover here. All right, a chance to check out stats for DeJounte Murray.
And guys, I think he's starting to feel the wear and tear of the season a little bit. That comes across in his rebounding numbers. They've dropped off this month. He needs that second win, and no doubt he'll get it soon.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Rozier defending. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
The first free throw is good. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
The Suns making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And both free throws good for Giannis.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And Rondo drops them both.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Giannis. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from Antetokounmpo. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Here comes the teacher. Get up out of your seats, everybody.
Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. 4th, DeAndre Ayton.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Smith finds Rondo. Lobs it up for Rozier. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's Giannis. 9 points in the game so far. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Free throw good. Giannis.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Outside Rondo. Lobs it up for Rozier. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He's covered by Ayton. To the inside. Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ingram. Holiday against Rondo. And Holiday, here we go. And that one, good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Rondo. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Okogie's checked in for Smith. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Terry Rozier. Now here's Ingram. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. And it's Giannis missing. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 16.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Murray.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Brandon Ingram. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bruce Brown in for Brandon Ingram. And so Murray nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Russell passes to Brown. It's deflected and stolen by Murray. Passes to Okogie. Now here's Rondo. Shoots from 12. And he comes up with the deuce. Rondo's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like seeing Rondo look for his shot, showing he's more than just a distributor.
Brown with the screen on Rondo. Russell left side. Over Rondo. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. He has 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams sets a screen for Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for your Suns, DeJounte Murray. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Russell finds Brown. Russell feeling it out a bit. No good.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Russell. No good on the three. Russell against Rondo. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. The Thunder leading by 10. Russell dishes to Brown. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Brown against Murray. Dishes it to Williams. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 5. Murray, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
In Holiday, they get a guy who can do a bit of everything. What I love is that even when he isn't putting up huge number, he's still an impact maker.
All right, fellas, back to the game at hand. We've got to discuss how dominant Giannis has been so far.
He's got to be thinking no one can stop him down low. I'm very familiar with that feeling. Every time you touch it, you believe you're putting the ball in the bucket. Ah, memories.
I'll give you that, Shaq. And now your Jay, that's another story.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Ingram. Then there's Anderson. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ingram. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now here's Randolph on the money from 12 feet away. Randolph's got 6 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Holiday against Rondo. Here's Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Terry Rozier. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 15. Outside Rondo. Pass to Rozier. Now Rondo. He averages about 5 points a game. Back to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Ayton. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
The Thunder leading by 13. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. Over Rondo. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Phoenix. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 8.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Randolph. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And the Suns call time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, the Suns, right now, quite a ways down below.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Now, resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And it's Holiday at the elbow, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Now here's Rondo. Lobs it up for Rozier. He can't hit that time. The Thunder leading by 17. Anderson kicks to Giannis. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rondo scanning the floor. Knocked away. Stolen by Holiday. With the fadeaway. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. Anderson against Smith. Holmes passes to Smith. Randolph with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
He gets it in there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rondo kicks to Rozier. They can't stop the run with that one. The Thunder leading by 23. Inside. Antetokounmpo makes it off the glass. 24 points for Giannis.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Rondo against Brown. Rondo passes to Holmes. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anderson right side. Ingram against Randolph. There's Brown with the 3. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got 6 rebounds in the game. Rondo finds Rozier. And the 3 off target. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Ingram a screen on Smith. Brown the pass to Ingram. And there's the drive. And it's good. 2 points. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Phoenix calls timeout. Phoenix making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Randolph. Okogie comes in for Smith. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Rajon Rondo. Murray outside. Lobs it up for Rozier. Now here's Ingram. 16 points for him over Murray. And it's Ingram missing. Here's Okogie, defended by Anderson. Count that bucket. Murray's got 9.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the pass to Vanderbilt. Brown kicks to Vanderbilt. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. The leaner. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Ingram against Rozier. And it's Ingram missing. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rozier the pass to Holmes. Over Vanderbilt. Holmes can't get it to go in. Anderson outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's Ingram on the wing. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Rondo on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor.
Hey, Russell! Russell! In the foul! And what? Get him! Downstream, downstream. Yo, help out on DeJounte. Come on, check Russell. Get off me. Go, check D'Lo. Yeah, baby. Go ahead. You got double. Back up. Get that. Rashad. No baseline. Help out on D'Lo.
While you play